DeepCool LT720 AIO Review. The DeepCool LT series uses a conventional 27mm thick aluminum radiator and sports DeepCool's anti-leak technology to prevent leakage. This review focuses on the LT720, which has a 360mm, 3x120mm fan radiator. The anti-leak tech inside the radiator has an elastic pressure relief bag with one side exposed to the air and the other submerged in the coolant. If the internal pressure exceeds atmospheric pressure, it causes the bag to contract, which increases internal volume and minimizes the chances of a leak. The rubber hoses that have braided sleeving are securely connected to the radiator. The total length of the hoses is approximately 410mm, which is a substantial size. At the other end of the tubes are adjustable 90-degree connectors that make assembly more straightforward. DeepCool includes two plastic tubing clips that can be moved along the tubes and hold the tubing in place, with DeepCool molded logos decorating them. The LT720 cold plate is crafted using copper and its micro-skived fins are commonly seen in all-in-one liquid coolers. Its vast size makes it compatible with almost all desktop platforms, including the modern AMD and Intel variants like LG A1700 and AM5, as well as powerful desktops such as the AMD Threadripper. DeepCool has adopted the popular infinity mirror style found on previous AIO coolers like the Castle series for the LT720 and made it larger and easily removable from the top cover. The LT720's top cover is installed with multiple infinity mirrors that cover three faces of the cover, with RGB lighting effects showing on each. Unlike other AIOs that let you reposition their removable top covers to fit the CPU block, this one can only be placed in one position. The LT720 comes with three DeepCool FK120 fluid dynamic bearing fans with a PWM speed range of 500-2250 RPM, maximum airflow of 85.85 CFM, and low noise levels of 32.9 dB. They are operated by regular 4-pin PWM cables from the motherboard. The FK120 fans aren't illuminated, but the CPU block has RGB lights on several sides. It's connected to a standard 3-pin 5V armored RGB cable which can be plugged directly into a motherboard header or an ARGB controller. DeepCool does not include an extra RGB fan controller hub with this cooler. No doubt, DeepCool has avoided using individual hubs to reduce the cost of the product. The LT series by DeepCool is currently priced very competitively in today's market. In addition, DeepCool provides a 5-year warranty when you purchase any model from their LT series. The cooler arrives with a user manual that features lucid illustrations, making it accessible even to those who are new to cooling devices, so they should not battle with the installation process. For AMD AM4 AM5 platforms, remove the upper plastic coolers while keeping the stock AMD backplate. To install DeepCool, use the small countersunk screws to attach the AM45 brackets to the CPU block space. Subsequently, fasten the AMD standoffs to the stock AMD backplate. Thermal paste has been pre-applied on the CPU block so you can put the block onto the CPU and secure it using 4 thumb screws. After that, attach the fans to the radiator, put the radiator in your computer case, and connect the fans together by using a 3-way PWM splitter cable. Lastly, plug the end of the daisy-chained fans into the CPU fan header of your motherboard, and attach the 3-pin pump cable to a different motherboard header. And then connect the 3-pin ARGB cable to either a motherboard header or an ARGB controller hub.